Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, my loves, and welcome here if you are new. Today we're going to be diving into your love messages for the end of January 2024. This is a general reading, and if you are seeking a personal reading, check out the description box below. These messages are not meant to resonate with everybody, but if it does, that is super lovely. Let me know in the comments section below. Happy full moon in Leo. You guys should be feeling this as you are a familiar fire sign, so it's going to be activating your sun through a trine, and it's going to probably feel quite inspiring overall. So let's see what the overall energy is for the rest of your month here in love. I also invite you guys to stay to the end of this reading today because I will be pulling you a yes or a no card to a specific question that you have in mind. So the theme of your reading today, we have a full moon card, interestingly enough, full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So this reading could be illuminating something for you. This full moon today could be illuminating something for you in love. And this could be connected to someone you feel very familiar with because the twins are connected to Gemini. So there's something very familiar or nostalgic about the person on your mind, and I feel like whatever is coming to light here is going to make you feel more at peace eventually. Even if it's not a peaceful recognition at first, there is something here around being illuminated, something being illuminated, and it bringing some sort of truth to light and understanding. So we have the 8 of Wands. We're going to pull a 12 card spread today, and there will also be an extended reading. So check that out. So tons of blue. It was funny actually because my guides were like, you need to wear blue today. It came through very strongly in meditation. And then this card too is blue. So the answers that are coming to light could be illuminated through a conversation with somebody. Blue is connected to the throat center or the throat chakra. Wow, more blue. This is crazy, you guys. Okay, let's just pull these cards before we get into it. Like, wild. More blue. Blue could be a very significant power color for you right now, Aries, to temper some of that fire. Finally, some different colors. Okay, so we do have the Sun and the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because the Sun is connected to illumination, an illuminated truth about a love interest. Something hidden is coming to light. Now, I feel like right now in your love life with this specific person, there seems to be a lot of movement. And if this is not happening on the physical plane, I feel like there's a lot of telepathic communication or thinking about each other. This is a very spiritual energy with the 8 of Wands. It represents fast-paced movement, communications, and it almost feels like momentum is picking up in your love life here. Now, with the Moon card coming up in the recent past, there's very much a feeling of not knowing exactly what's going on, a feeling of vague mystery, confusion, not being able to really see the truth of something, which makes a lot of sense that you are stepping into a time of recognition of what's really been going on here, because we can't stay in this confusion forever. Sometimes we go through these phases of confusion because it's not exactly the right time for certain information to be revealed to us. So you're stepping into a time of illumination from the moon to the sun. And this is going to bring balance, is what Spirit is saying with that Six of Pentacles here. Even if it's a painful truth at first, it's a truth that needs to be accepted so that you can move forward with greater confidence in life. Now, with the Star card, as you're viewing this person could be an Aquarius, Aries. This is someone who I feel is going through a healing period, and you know this about them. You could also feel like this is someone that's very out of reach, or someone that you can't quite grasp, or you can't fully understand them. And the way that they're viewing you at this time is the Nine of Wands. So this is someone that sees you as a little bit defensive right now, or they feel like you have your guard up with them. So it's interesting, like I feel they're picking up on this guardedness with you. You could be like, I'm not guarded, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is just their perspective. This is how they're viewing this situation. They could also feel like you've been through a lot most recently, and maybe they also understand why you're acting in a certain way towards them, because you do have a lot on your plate, or boundaries are necessary here. Now, with the World card as the positive thing about this relationship, it really feels, Aries, like the best thing about this connection is the powerful lessons that you've had to learn. This is a Saturn card. So with the Saturnian energy showing up as the positive, like this relationship has helped you mature in love. Whatever you've taken or gathered from this connection is either going to help you move forward with this person, or it's going to help you be in a relationship just in a more mature way, where you recognize that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, that you're understanding that, okay, you know what? I know that relationships take work, because Saturn is connected to hard work and resilience. And I do feel like with another Saturn card here with the Star, there's a level of deepening that you've been through with this person. Even if it's a newer connection, you can kind of just see and respect like the darkness that you've each had to go through. And in that sense, it's been kind of like meeting a twin soul in a way, bringing me back to this full moon in Gemini. Like there is a lot of mirroring between you guys in terms of what you've been through in your individual lives. Now, I feel honestly with the Three of Wands here as the weakness between you guys. It almost feels like, because Saturn is concentrating the energy into a place of restriction, asking you both to really look in deep at kind of focusing your energy and like be in this very concentrated place. I feel like the relationship itself can get really heavy. And then the Three of Wands, I think of a very expansive type of energy. So it almost feels like you haven't been able to access those expansive energies together, because it has been full of shadow work and perhaps like hard work and in the relationship itself. And so this could be the weakness, is infusing more lightness into the relationship has perhaps been a challenge. And with the Page of Pentacles as the biggest obstacle right now, it feels like both of you or one of you could be lacking energy to pour into this relationship at this time, because with the Page of Pentacles, it's quite a small contribution versus something that is flowing out of us with ease and abundance, right? In terms of effort. So there's a lack of perhaps effort here. I do feel like there's a harshness as well that has been exchanged in communication with you guys. Like this person is picking up on this from you. You could feel like this person is avoidant. Like when things get tough, they tend to close in and block you out in a way. And I do feel one of the biggest purposes right now is to look at the ways that you communicate. Are you communicating with a sense of compassion, or are you communicating with harshness and distrust and blame, right? That's a big thing that's coming up here. Now, in terms of your intentions, I feel like honestly, you are feeling this intention to just heal from whatever has gone on here. This is going to differ for each one of you, what you've actually been going through with this person, but your intentions right now is to overcome this fear that you've been experiencing. Maybe you haven't felt heard or understood by this person, and I do feel like what this person's intentions are, I actually want to clarify what their intentions are with this Queen of Wands. Very interesting. What is their strongest intention? We have letting go and isolation. They could be feeling the need right now to go inward. I'm really drawn to the black cat. With the black cat, we're talking mystical, divine feminine energy, and then we have isolation and letting go. This person feels harmed. I specifically heard the word harmed. They feel harmed by something. It could be something you said. This could be something that you're like, I did not harm them in any way. They harmed me, whatever it is. You guys, this is just their feeling right now. So feelings don't necessarily need to be logical in nature, but there is an independent streak that I'm picking up here. That is their intention. They need to kind of take a breather, take some space with letting go. And in terms of their next move, like, I do feel if you're trying to get something out of this person with the Five of Wands, it almost feels like in the near future, it's not the best time for any sort of talking things out. Now, what it is time for with the Eight of Wands and the answers you need are coming is meditating and prayer. I know that some people will be rolling their eyes at this, but there is a lot of potential for healing on the etheric planes right now versus like actually talking to this person, because I feel like a level of defensiveness and bitterness perhaps on both sides. Like the dust, whatever has happened here, it feels like the dust needs to settle before any sort of success or flowering of the actual energy between you. So your best approach here with the Ten of Swords is actually just to accept whatever loss is presenting itself right now and not fight against the current. So I hope that this reading is resonating with you guys. We're going to take this deeper to find out this person's strongest feelings. You know, is there hope for this relationship? Messages from them, their strongest intentions, and their next move towards you. What will that be? I will link the extended below in the description box. Let's pull your yes or no card here, Aries. What is your yes or no card here? Okay, interesting. So now we have the King and the Queen of Wands. This is a yes. This is definitely a yes with the King of Wands. I feel like communication, there's a lot of communication that wants to be had right now between the both of you. What I would recommend is, instead of voicing it to this person, find a friend, find your journal, find, you know, your voice notes, and channel your voice through some avenue right now and wait till the dust settles with this person. So we will tap into more advice and information in the description box in the extended. I'm sending you guys a ton of beautiful energy. Mwah. I'll see you soon. Bye, Aries.